Hello, everyone. In today's reading, the energy present is the Queen of Swords. Sharp, clear, and unapologetically honest. This is quintessential air sign energy, carrying strong Libra vibes, intellect, fairness, and discernment. Right now, you're fully embodying the essence of consequence itself, a presence that does not tolerate illusions, excuses, or manipulation. You see things as they are, without the fog of emotional attachment clouding your judgment. We also have the Ten of Swords appearing alongside the Queen of Swords, a combination that speaks volumes. This pairing tells a story of profound transformation. You have detached emotionally, gained undeniable clarity, and stepped fully into your power. There may have been heartbreak, betrayal, or endings that once felt devastating, but now you recognize them as essential awakenings. In the process, you may have shattered someone's ego, and rightfully so. The Queen of Swords is never someone to treat as an option, and anyone who tried to diminish or manipulate you has now met the mirror of their own actions. This energy is intense, yet deeply necessary. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Justice. Together, these cards are a clear message about karmic balance, the universe operating on pure cause and effect. What you put out into the world, whether through action, energy, or intention, comes back. Balance is being restored because you've finally chosen yourself. No longer will you settle for half-truths, manipulations, or situations that compromise your integrity. The core lesson here is profound and life-changing. Always choose yourself first. If you have struggled with people-pleasing, sacrificing your needs for others, or ignoring your inner voice to maintain peace, this is your turning point. This moment reflects your shadow work, the conscious inner healing that strengthens your self-worth and allows you to step into your most empowered, self-assured self. This is not vanity or selfishness. This is wisdom, self-preservation, and spiritual growth. To confirm this energy, I pulled additional cards, boundaries and karma. These reinforce that you are drawing the line. Enough is enough. The universe is aligning circumstances to show that sometimes loss, withdrawal, or silence is the greatest teacher. Not punishment, but a lesson. Your quiet strength is teaching others what they must learn about respect, accountability, and reciprocity. The presence of justice makes it clear that any discomfort, loss, or consequence experienced by others is not random. It is the natural result of their own choices. You are not acting out of cruelty, spite, or revenge. You are simply stepping into alignment with your truth and letting the universe handle the balance. Every action carries a consequence, and this is the principle unfolding before your eyes. It's important to recognize you cannot expect unlimited access to someone's energy, love, or time simply because you've given it before. Healthy relationships require consistent respect, effort, and reciprocity. If someone took your kindness, loyalty, or softness for granted, it was never about you being too hard or too sensitive. It was about them misunderstanding that your presence is sacred and finite. Right now, you are a beacon of clarity, discernment, and empowerment. You are a reminder to yourself and to others that self-respect is non-negotiable. This is a period of liberation, liberating yourself from old patterns, from toxic attachments, and from the invisible chains of self-doubt. You are stepping into the Queen of Swords energy fully, intelligent, perceptive, unapologetically self-assured, and unwavering in your integrity. Remember, the strength of the Queen of Swords is not just in cutting away what no longer serves you, but also in holding space for truth, both your own and that of others. By embodying this energy, you're not only reclaiming your power, but also teaching by example. People will learn, whether consciously or unconsciously, that your boundaries are sacred, your voice matters, and your time is valuable. The message is clear. You are rising and rising with wisdom, clarity, and purpose. Honor your journey, trust your inner guidance, and step fully into the empowered self you have always been meant to become. The Queen of Swords is not just a card. She is the embodiment of your personal evolution, showing that truth, boundaries, and self-love are the ultimate forms of power. Now, Justice is revealing the truth that has always been there. Your love was a privilege. Your time, energy, attention, and presence were gifts, not entitlements, and they were offered with sincerity and openness. To receive such generosity and then fail to honor it is not only a reflection of someone else's limitations, but it is also a karmic imbalance that the universe will correct. These privileges, your willingness to give, to nurture, to show up fully, are not to be taken lightly. And when someone cannot meet you with the same reverence, the universe steps in to ensure that the scales of balance are restored. This person sent you mixed signals, leaving your heart and mind in a state of constant confusion. You felt their love, and your heart responded in kind, fully and authentically. But their actions were inconsistent, their words unreliable, and their presence unpredictable. Let's be honest, indecision is not neutrality. Indecision is a decision. By avoiding clarity, sidestepping commitment, and shutting down honest communication, they chose to remain stagnant. And the universe does not support stagnation when you are meant to move forward. The karmic result of their unwillingness to step up is losing you, because you are someone who refuses to pause for indecisiveness. You are not built for being stuck. You are a force of motion, creativity, and purpose. You are someone who feels the pull of life toward growth, new horizons, and untapped potential. Your energy is not meant to be drained by uncertainty or withheld by another. There are new ideas, fresh opportunities, and creative projects waiting for your attention, and your forward momentum is non-negotiable. Now, in a poetic mirror of cosmic balance, your silence, your refusal to chase, to over-explain, or to compromise your worth, reflects their own passivity back to them. It is a gentle but firm reminder that energy flows where it is valued, and when it is not, it moves on. You are demonstrating the power of self-respect. You do not need to argue, beg, or compromise to prove your worth. You are showing, simply by stepping into your own life, that your presence is sacred and will not be misused. Meanwhile, the universe is quietly but powerfully working on your behalf. Blessings are aligning in ways that may feel almost magical, because when you choose yourself, the world begins to conspire in your favor. Opportunities, abundance, and supportive connections are drawn towards you like a magnet. This is not coincidence. This is cosmic alignment. Your angels, guides, and the universe itself are celebrating your courage, resilience, and self-prioritization. The energy of the Ace of Wands is here for you now, a surge of inspiration, passion, and creative force that is awakening within. You are being called to ignite your purpose, to pursue your desires with confidence, and to step fully into your own power. Doors that were previously closed are opening, but only because you chose to stop standing still. Remember this truth. Honoring yourself is never selfish. Saying no to what does not serve you makes room for what does. Choosing to move forward, even when it is difficult to leave someone behind, is not just an act of courage. It is a declaration of self-worth. And in that declaration, you will find freedom, clarity, and joy. You are being rewarded for your self-respect, for your patience, and for your unwavering commitment to your own path. What lies ahead is abundant, vibrant, and aligned with your highest good. The universe is not punishing anyone. It is simply correcting the imbalance and making space for your light to shine even brighter. Your love, your energy, and your presence are sacred. And from this point forward, only those who recognize that will be allowed to stand in that space with you. If you've been feeling pulled toward a creative pursuit, a new project, or an entrepreneurial idea, especially if you identify as an artist, musician, writer, or any kind of creator, this is your moment. The energy around you is aligning perfectly with your goals, and you're about to enter a phase of deep focus, clarity, and inspired action. Everything you've been quietly preparing for is ready to start manifesting in a tangible way. This shift begins with reclaiming your energy. By consciously releasing old attachments, toxic connections, or limiting beliefs, you are reclaiming your personal power. If you haven't done this yet, take a moment to call your energy back to yourself. Say it aloud or in your mind and feel it settle within. My energy is mine and mine alone. I do not give permission for anyone else to access it. Once you do this, you may notice a pattern. People who once drained you or who sought to pull you into their drama or distraction might try to return. They'll reach out, seeking your attention or validation. Let this be a clear signal, a sign of who was siphoning your energy before and who truly deserves a place in your life. You are now in the driver's seat. Everything you invest in your goals right now, every idea, every small action, every ounce of intention, will create exponential momentum. Progress that once seemed slow or uncertain will accelerate, leading to opportunities and success beyond what you could have imagined. This is a time of growth and transformation. Major shifts are on the horizon. Perhaps a move, a new home, a career change, or unexpected opportunities unfolding in ways that feel almost magical. This is your upgrade moment. The universe is literally giving you permission to rise to the next level. Celebrate this. You've earned it. The Ace of Wands energy that is surrounding you right now is powerful and activating. It represents inspiration, courage, and the spark of something new. Your angels and spiritual guides are supporting you, even in ways you cannot yet see. Yes, this period may include moments of pain or grief. Perhaps you're mourning what might have been, reflecting on lost possibilities, or releasing old dreams that no longer serve you. That's perfectly okay. Feeling is part of the process, and through these emotions, you are being guided toward something far better. Patience will be essential as you navigate this new chapter. The Three of Wands energy suggests expansion, anticipation, and waiting for the right opportunities to manifest. Trust the timing of your journey. Signs like the number 333 are here to reassure you. You are in alignment, supported, and exactly where you need to be. Regarding relationships or past connections, there may be a sense of mirroring between you and someone else. You both felt the potential of what could have been, and you both experienced loss, but in different ways. The combination of the Three of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and Three of Swords reflects this shared heartbreak. Sometimes pride or ego prevents a person from honoring a connection fully, and the lessons they are learning may be harsh but necessary. Remember, their choices are about their path, not yours. You are being gently guided away from situations that no longer align with your highest good, and toward connections and experiences that elevate you. This is your time to embrace your creative power, trust your intuition, and move forward with confidence. The universe is supporting you, guiding you, protecting you, and opening doors you might not yet see. Keep your focus, maintain your energy boundaries, and allow yourself to grow into this next chapter fully. The seeds you plant now will flourish into abundance, joy, and meaningful success. They believed that keeping their walls up and their ego in check would protect them from getting too close to you, from being vulnerable to your love. They thought that pride could act as armor, shielding them from their own fears, insecurities, and the risk of true emotional intimacy. But now, the energy around them is shifting, revealing a truth they can no longer ignore. Pride doesn't protect them, it only isolates them. It leaves them feeling lonely, yearning for the connection they tried to avoid, and surrounded by shallow interactions, temporary distractions, and the hollow echo of relationships that never truly nurture the soul. Deep down, all of this stems from a lack of self-awareness and self-worth. They haven't fully recognized their own value, which is why they keep chasing external validation, seeking attention from others, or getting entangled in third-party situations. Their actions, though not always malicious, have inevitably caused you pain, leaving scars that remind you of how it feels to be undervalued and overlooked. You, however, have reached your breaking point. You can no longer allow this person to treat you like an option, to keep you waiting, or to demand that you sacrifice your peace, your happiness, and your self-respect for their indecision. Now, you are stepping into accountability, not just for the choices you've made, but for the energy and space you once gave to someone who couldn't meet you where you deserved to be met. You are reclaiming your power, understanding that love should uplift, not diminish, that a partnership should support, not drain. As this realization dawns upon them, they're beginning to sense what their actions have cost them. The opportunity to walk beside you fully and openly may no longer be theirs for the taking. Meanwhile, your focus has shifted inward and outward simultaneously. You're channeling your energy into your projects, your passions, your creativity, and your personal growth. You are investing in your future, not waiting for someone else to catch up to the level of your own evolution. This experience has taught you a fundamental truth. You cannot waste time on people who don't value themselves. If someone cannot see or honor their own worth, they cannot truly see or honor yours. They are trapped in a cycle of misaligned priorities, and the lesson is as clear as it is powerful. Self-respect is non-negotiable. Your actions now are a living example, a reflection of the standards you hold for yourself. In this way, you're both a mirror and a guide, showing through your choices what self-love, integrity, and respect truly look like. Though it may sting your heart to step back, you know that this boundary is sacred. Your angels, your guides, and your higher self are all aligned with you, urging you to make this choice for your highest good. Their illusions, the stories they told themselves, about controlling outcomes or manipulating emotions are beginning to crumble. They realize now that the control they sought was never real. The power has always been yours. You are embodying the world energy, a symbol of completion, mastery, and integration. This is your karmic closure, the end of a chapter that no longer serves your growth, and you are stepping boldly into a new doorway, a fresh phase of your life filled with opportunities that resonate with your true essence. Not everyone is meant to walk this path with you, and that's a blessing, not a loss. There's a strong resonance of Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo energies here. Grounding, transformative, intuitive, and bold. These energies support you as you navigate your independence, your empowerment, and the next stage of your journey with clarity and courage. So now the question arises, what will their next move be? Will they continue to linger in the comfort of their illusions, or will they awaken to the truth that their growth depends on honesty, accountability, and self-love? That is theirs to answer. But for you, the path forward is luminous, unshakable, and wholly yours to claim. You are no longer waiting, no longer hoping for validation from someone who cannot give it. You are rising into your own power, and the universe is conspiring to support you every step of the way. Right now, I can see clearly that this person never expected you to stand your ground the way you have. They underestimated your strength, your boundaries, and your ability to honor your own worth. Their surprise is palpable. They didn't anticipate that you'd remain firm, steady, and unapologetically aligned with your truth. And now, because of your unwavering stance, they are caught in this uneasy waiting energy, suspended in uncertainty, unsure how to approach you, or even what their next steps should be. It's almost like the universe has placed them in a reflective pause, forcing them to confront the space they created by their own choices. The energy I'm picking up around their intentions shows strong Aquarius influence once again. There's a genuine, albeit complicated, desire to heal things with you. Something could shift in the next 4 weeks, but the timing isn't fully in their control. Right now, they are in what I can only describe as a cosmic timeout, a period where the universe is holding them accountable and asking them to sit with their own feelings, actions, and intentions. What's particularly interesting is how they see you in this moment. With the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess appearing in your energy, they can no longer predict your movements or anticipate your responses. You are now an enigma to them. This is someone who once believed they had you completely figured out, who thought they understood your patterns, your heart, and your reactions. But now they are forced into stillness, observing from a distance as you detach emotionally while simultaneously leveling up and moving forward in life. Without them, your growth, your clarity, and your self-possession are now uncharted territory for them. This is why your next steps need to be quiet and deliberate. The guidance here is clear. Move strategically and keep your power contained. Let this person face their shadows, confront their own patterns, and work through their lessons on their own path. Your energy is not theirs to manipulate or borrow. It belongs to you alone. It's also important to acknowledge what they kept from you, the secrets, the half-truths, the things they buried in the dark. Deep down, they knew that if you ever discovered the full truth, you would have walked away long ago. And that's exactly why they tried to maintain a connection to your energy. They recognized its rarity its power, its magnetic quality. Your light wasn't just attractive, it was transformative. It elevated them, boosted their ego, and gave them a sense of validation they could not generate on their own. This is why they breadcrumbed you, kept you on the edge of closeness and distance, and invested the bare minimum, because even a fragment of connection to your energy made them feel bold, confident, and alive. But here's the truth, the part that cannot be ignored. It was never their light that drew people in. Their presence alone was not magnetic. The attraction that circled them came from you, from your energy, your aura, your vibrance. People responded to what you emanated, not to them. And this is precisely why cutting the energetic cord is essential. Once you reclaim your power fully, once you draw your energy back into your own field, they are left with a reflection of their own emptiness. They are forced to confront the truth that their allure was never independent. It was borrowed. This is also why they may be attempting to reach for you again. They crave that connection, not because they've evolved or because they've truly transformed, but because they want access to what you carry within you. They want your energy, your light, your presence, but without the accountability, without the reciprocity, without the partnership. And this is where your power comes in. They can only have access to you if you consciously allow it, and that access must come on your terms. Only if they are willing to meet you where you are, match your energy, and contribute authentically can a real partnership emerge. Otherwise, what they are seeking is not a relationship. It's a dependency, a parasitic attachment. True partnership requires mutual respect, genuine effort, and shared growth. Anything less is not love. It's a mirror of your energy being exploited. You are in a position of profound strength. Your boundaries, your detachment, and your self-possession are not only protecting you, they are forcing this person to confront their own truths. Keep shining, keep moving forward, and let them wrestle with their own shadows. Because when you stand in your light, unapologetically, you create a space where only what is authentic, respectful, and reciprocal can exist. This is your time to reclaim your power fully, to move in silence, and to allow the universe to orchestrate the lessons they need to learn. Without you doing the heavy lifting for them, you are no longer available for energy that isn't mutual, love that isn't authentic, or connection that isn't elevating. Your next chapter is about sovereignty, clarity, and alignment. And anyone who cannot match that frequency will naturally fall away. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in their mind right now. What are they thinking? Exactly. They see you as their angel. They realize they messed up. They lost someone rare, someone genuine, an earth angel. And they know it. Now, their next move? I want to make things right. That's what they're thinking. Some of them are saying, unblock me. So maybe you've blocked this person, or maybe they just feel that energetic distance between you. They're jealous, possessive. They don't want anyone else to have you. But the problem is, they're not really showing up for you either. They want you, but they're not acting like it. This person likes to keep their options open. And the only way they'll ever learn that they can't treat you like one of those options is if you decide to cut them off completely. Some lessons only come through experience, the hard way. They're also saying, you have my heart. I'm coming back for you. Because, yes, they do love you in their own complicated way. It might not be the healthiest love. Maybe it's still coming from a place that needs healing, but their feelings for you are real. Here's your confirmation. Losing you is my karma. I'm in so much pain. They still look at your photos all the time. They're thinking about you, manifesting you, wishing you'd reach out first. But this time, you won't. Allow them to sit in their silence. Give them the space to reflect on their choices while you focus on elevating yourself, nurturing your growth, and pursuing your goals. If they are meant to be in your life, the universe will guide them back to you. But if not, know that someone better suited for you will come along. That's the message I want to share with you today. If this reading resonated with you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're finding value in this content, consider showing some support by giving a super thanks. It really helps out the channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. See you in the next reading.